Hey guys, Simon here from Place in Fact. Pack your bags. We're about to explore some interesting facts from around the world that will totally surprise you. Buckle up and let's go. Number 1. Philippines. Get ready to explore a tropical paradise because today we're talking about the Philippines. Did you know this country is actually an archipelago of over 7,600 islands? That's right, if you visited one island a day, it would take you more than 20 years to see them all. But here's the catch, only about 2,000 of these islands are inhabited. The rest? Well, they're just waiting to be discovered. The Philippines is a dream for adventurers and beach lovers alike. From bustling cities to remote, untouched islands, there's a perfect spot for everyone. Imagine hopping from island to island, each one offering its own unique vibe, whether it's lush jungles, white sandy beaches, or colorful coral reefs. And with so many uninhabited islands, there's still a little mystery left in this beautiful corner of the world. So, next time you're planning a getaway, why not add the Philippines to your bucket list? With thousands of islands, who knows what hidden gems you might find? What island would you want to explore first? Number 2. Bulgaria. Here's a little history nugget for you. Did you know that Bulgaria was the first country to officially recognize North Macedonia's independence? It happened way back in 1992, after the breakup of Yugoslavia. Talk about being ahead of the game, right? So, how did this all come about? When Yugoslavia started falling apart, North Macedonia declared its independence, and Bulgaria didn't waste any time. They stepped right up and said, "Welcome to the world, North Macedonia." It was a bold move that cemented Bulgaria's place in history as the first country to support its neighbors' independence. This recognition wasn't just a friendly gesture, it was a significant moment in the region's shifting politics. And here's the curious part, despite some historical differences, Bulgaria and North Macedonia share a lot in terms of culture and language. So, in a way, Bulgaria was helping a younger sibling find its place on the world stage. Isn't that cool? Number 3. Germany. Let's talk numbers. Did you know that Germany is the most populous country in the European Union? That's right, with over 83 million people, Germany is like the crowded dance floor of Europe, packed with energy and people from all walks of life. So, what makes Germany so popular? It's got something for everyone, from bustling cities like Berlin and Munich to charming villages nestled in the countryside. Plus, Germany's economy is one of the strongest in Europe, so people flock here for opportunities, education, and that famous efficiency. But don't worry, it's not too crowded. With all that space and infrastructure, you won't be bumping elbows at every corner. Whether you're into history, culture, or just grabbing a pretzel at Oktoberfest, Germany's got it all. And with 83 million neighbors, there's always someone new to meet. What's your favorite thing about Germany? Let me know in the comments below, maybe we'll find you some new German friends. Number 4. Ethiopia. Did you know that Ethiopia is one of the few African countries that was never colonized? That's right, while much of Africa was carved up by European powers, Ethiopia stood strong and said, "Not today." In the late 19th century, they successfully resisted Italian occupation, and it's a story of bravery that's seriously impressive. The big moment came at the Battle of Adwa in 1896, when Ethiopian forces, led by Emperor Menelik II, faced off against the Italians. And guess what? Ethiopia won. They sent the Italians packing and became a symbol of African resistance against colonization. It's like an underdog victory straight out of a movie. This win not only preserved Ethiopia's independence but also inspired other nations fighting against colonial rule. So, Ethiopia's history is as rich and bold as its coffee. They weren't just resisting, they were making a statement. Number 5. Israel. Ready to dive into a super salty fact? Israel is home to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth, sitting at a whopping 430 meters, 1,411 feet, below sea level. But here's the fun part, it's so salty that you can float effortlessly on its surface, like a human buoy. The Dead Sea isn't your typical beach day destination. Its salt content is around 10 times higher than regular ocean water. That means when you lie back, you won't sink, you'll just bob along like you're lounging on an invisible raft. Plus, with all that salt and mineral-rich mud, people say the water is great for your skin. It's basically a natural spa at the lowest spot on Earth. Just be careful not to get the water in your eyes, that's not so fun. So, if you ever find yourself in Israel, don't miss the chance to float in the world's saltiest sea. What would you bring with you to float in the Dead Sea? Let me know in the comments. Number 6. Iran. Let's take a journey way back in time to ancient Persia, what we now know as Iran. Persia was home to one of the oldest civilizations in the world, and get this, the Achaemenid Empire, one of Persia's greatest, dates all the way back to around 550 BC. That's like over 2,500 years of fascinating history. So, what made the Achaemenid Empire so legendary? For starters, it was massive. This empire stretched from parts of Europe to India, making it one of the largest empires the world had ever seen. Think of it as the ancient world's version of a superpower. Ruled by famous kings like Cyrus the Great and Darius I, Persians were known for their innovations, impressive architecture, and even early forms of human rights. It's incredible to think that so many things we see today, like postal systems and roads, got their start way back in ancient Persia. Have you ever wondered about the legacy of these ancient empires? Number 7. Mongolia. Ever heard of a place called the Land of the Eternal Blue Sky? That's Mongolia, with over 250 sunny days a year. It's like the sun just can't stay away from this vast and beautiful country. If you're a fan of blue skies and epic landscapes, Mongolia might just be your paradise. Mongolia's wide, open spaces and endless blue skies are what make it so magical. Imagine looking out over the vast steppes, with nothing but rolling hills and distant mountains beneath a sky so blue it feels almost unreal. Whether you're riding on horseback like a nomad or camping in a traditional gur, those clear skies are your constant companion. And the best part? You can experience the sun-kissed beauty all year round. So, if you're searching for a place where the sun always seems to shine, Mongolia's got you covered literally. Number 8. Jamaica. Let's turn up the volume because today we're talking about Jamaica, the birthplace of reggae music. That's right, this little island gave the world one of its most iconic sounds. And if there's one name that comes to mind when you think of reggae, it's the legendary Bob Marley. He didn't just make music, he made history. Reggae is more than just a genre, it's a vibe. It was born in Jamaica in the late 1960s, blending island rhythms with messages of peace, love, and social justice. And Bob Marley? Well, he took reggae to a whole new level, spreading it across the globe. His hits like One Love and No Woman, No Cry became anthems for unity and change, making him one of Jamaica's most famous exports, right up there with its beautiful beaches and jerk chicken. So next time you're swaying to the beat of reggae, remember, it all started in Jamaica. What's your favorite Bob Marley song? Number 9. Nigeria. Let's dive into some big numbers. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa, with over 200 million people. That's like squeezing the population of several countries into one. But it's not just the size that's impressive. Nigeria is home to more than 500 ethnic groups, making it one of the most culturally diverse places on the planet. Imagine walking through a Nigerian marketplace. You'd hear dozens of languages being spoken, from Yoruba to Hausa to Igbo, and more. Each ethnic group brings its own unique traditions, music, food, and art. It's like a cultural mosaic, with every piece adding to Nigeria's rich tapestry. From vibrant festivals to incredible cuisine, who can resist some jollof rice? Nigeria is a country bursting with life and diversity. So, if you love exploring new cultures, Nigeria should definitely be on your list. With over 500 to discover, you'll never run out of things to experience. Number 10. Chile. Ready for a dry fact? Chile is home to the Atacama Desert, the driest non-polar desert in the world. Some parts of the Atacama are so dry that weather stations there have never recorded rain. Yep, never. It's like Earth's very own Mars, so much so that NASA uses it to test gear for Mars missions. Imagine walking through a place so barren, some areas haven't seen a drop of rain in decades. The Atacama's landscapes are out of this world literally. NASA scientists say parts of it look so much like Mars, it's the perfect place to test their rovers and equipment before sending them off to the red planet. It's dusty, rocky, and absolutely stunning, with salt flats, ancient geysers, and some of the clearest night skies you'll ever see. Perfect for stargazing. So, if you're looking to experience Mars without leaving Earth, the Atacama Desert is your destination. Would you dare visit one of the driest places on Earth? Let me know in the comments. Just don't forget your sunscreen and water. The world is full of interesting things, isn't it? If you find the video interesting, then please hit the subscribe button to help me reach 1,000 subscribers. I really hope you enjoyed and see you again very soon. Next time.